Welcome back guys, I'm Varix and as you can see I'm not in my usual Maranello or Sant'Agata playground. But don't worry because it's all well connected. In fact, my friend Nicola decided to let me review and most importantly drive this $330,000 Ferrari F8 Tributo. Isn't that amazing? I mean, I just can't believe it, guys. Come with me. Come on, I mean, check it out. The classic Italian design, the stunning Rosso Corsa paint job. Yeah, the carbon fiber, of course. And most importantly, the 710 horsepower twin-turbo V8. I just can't wait to try this thing out. You know, guys, I've actually driven some Italian supercars in the past, but none of the modern ones. Like, for example, my last Ferrari was a 458 Italia, and let me tell you, I have some great memories of that day. So, this is just amazing for me. You know, guys, the F8 Tributo came after the 488 GTB, in my opinion, one of the worst looking Ferraris ever. And at the same time, we can find some of the bits of the 488 GTB on the side of the Tributo. But luckily though, there are some big changes. Come with me. For example, the wheels. I like the design of these ones. What do you think? I mean, of course, the carbon ceramic brakes are ginormous and I love them. But the wheel design is pretty fine, I guess. Now, moving to the front, we can find a new bumper and what I think is one of the best features of this car, the S-duct. This was in fact taken from the 488 Pista, one of the best looking and also best sounding Ferraris ever. And it's also fully functional, come with me. Like, can you see it? Okay, but the differences with the 488 GTB don't end here, because we have a new bumper here with the new lines, the dual exhaust, of course, and yeah, I already told you, the best thing here, the same engine from the 488 Pista, the 710 horsepower V8 twin-turbo engine. Wow, 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 I mean, let's open that. Oh yeah, there it is. I just can't wait to hear this one when it turns on. Not bad. Come on, a V8 on an Italian supercar. I mean, what else? Okay, let's get inside and take a closer look at the interior. Wow. Okay, so first of all, it really feels like a spaceship. Like, I'm really amazed by the quality of the interior. We can find Alcantara, leather. Wow, that's so amazing. Like, check out the seats with the Italian stripe in the center. And let me check something, because I think, yes, it's carbon fiber on the back. It's a bucket seat. Wow. I mean, I also think they are pretty comfortable, honestly. I don't really know after 200 or 300 kilometers how you can feel about it, but it's none of my business. Alright, and while I get ready to get launched into space, here, check out the steering wheel. If you have driven other Ferraris in the past, it might be kind of familiar. But the weird thing with this one is the crazy amount of buttons it has. I mean, the turn lights, fog lights, headlights, suspension settings, the most important one, the start and stop button, and my favorite one, the manettino, yes! Here we can find the wet mode for normal comfort driving, sport and race if you want to have some fun, and then city off and SEC off if you are really crazy. I mean, more than 700 horsepower on a rear-wheel drive Ferrari. Why would you do that? Oh, and another thing I want to show you is the new air vents here. If you remember, the 488 GTB has these weird climate vents with this weird shape, but no, forget about it. These one are rounded and honestly much better in my opinion. It feels way classier. Alright, let's completely skip over the infotainment because we won't need it today. And here we will find the climate controls. Okay, fine. That thing over there. I mean, at this point it's just a flex. And here on the center console, just 3 simple buttons and the hazard lights. The first being reverse, the automatic shifter, and well, launch control. Unfortunately, I don't think we will use that one today. So, what do you say? Should we go for a ride? Alright, it's time. No radio. We don't need that one. First of all, the driving clips have Italian audio, cause both me and the owner are Italians. In an Italian supercar on Italian roads. I hope it makes sense.
No, mettiamo manuale.
Yeah, I immediately switched to manual as I wanted to get the whole experience. First thing first, I had to get used to the size of the F8 Tributo, as it's way wider than my usual boring Hyundai, at around 2 meters, and I absolutely don't wanna damage anything. Well, while trying to find some empty roads, we ran into a bumpy dead end, and there I immediately understood why so many people actually choose these as daily cars, being so comfortable and also easy to maneuver on tight spots. Yeah, watch me reversing this bad boy.
Qua è chiuso. Retro qua, giusto? Ah, perfetto.
Oh yeah, also a BMW M2 competition made its appearance. Remember this one for later. Well, then I finally had my first try at the twin-turbo V8 engine. Yeah, nothing too crazy of course, but it was definitely enough to immediately feel how slippery a rear-wheel drive Ferrari can get, and somehow it still scares me. What really got me at the time is the incredibly quick shifting. Again, the last Ferrari I got to drive was much older, remember? Now that you made me think about it, I also drove a 1999 360 Modena with the old and slow F1 transmission. And let's just say those were different times. Then we needed a quick stop to hear the M2 competition. And also to switch mounting on the 360 camera. And believe me when I say it was a very good choice. Then it was finally my chance to try and unleash like half of the available power. Yeah, not too bad, except there was a speed trap waiting for us. Come on.
T'attacca quando vuole,
Yeah, let's just say I was kinda happy with how the car was quickly responding to my inputs. And this was our last chance to get noisy for both of us. Or so I thought. Well, with that said, my test drive was over. Unfortunately, it only lasted about 15 minutes, but I'm still very thankful to the owner for letting me experience this Italian beast from behind the wheel. To be honest, I didn't always love the F8 Tributo, you already know it, and I usually don't care about these on my car spotting videos, mostly because there are way too many of these around Maranello, but after spending an entire morning with it, I absolutely think it has its place in the Ferrari lineup, or at least it had until it was in production. And at the same time, I think it's a fair competitor to the Lamborghini Huracan as the best entry-level supercar that can be easily daily driven without any sort of issue and make hundreds of thousands of kilometers. Yeah, I hear you, of course, there are many more contenders, but at the same time I've never had the chance to try them, so up until then I think I have my opinion settled down. And again, huge thanks to Nicola for letting me drive the car, and of course to you guys for watching the video. See you in a few days.